What's going on YouTube? Q back here again with another video for you. Today's video, I'm finally about to put a new set of wheels and tires on my 2024 Integra Type S. So as it is sitting, I'm still on the summer tires, the Michelin Pilot 4S's, and they are no bueno for this weather. It's like barely 30 degrees right now. I had to make a road trip yesterday in this car with snow tires on, or summer tires on, while it was snowing. Wasn't accumulating, but it's still a little bit dangerous because when you take off, it's terrible. The ride quality is garbage, but it's not ideal. So I'm finally about to get set up right, as it's almost December, which I should have did this earlier, but the weather been fluctuating. That's what we're about to do, get a makeover on this car. But before we hop into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell about the channel. Let's jump into it. Want to start off by giving a shout out to the men of culture at Blueprint 1LE, who doesn't need anything but summer tires, Race Car Friends, who doesn't need anything but summer tires, and Hunter Gang Nate, who doesn't need anything but summer tires. It's only me. I got to get the winners or wherever I decide to put on these cars. So first up is the Integra. The GR Corolla's in the garage, so we got to get it on this first. So let's head up to my tire shop. You might have seen them in another video before. Riding around with summer tires when it's this cold outside, it's a lot of differences. Number one is going to be your traction, and number two, the road noise gets so much worse, and number three, the ride quality is going to get a lot worse. Like, I hear a lot of noise and the car is just riding harsh, and that's mainly due to the tires, because these tires, the compound of these summer tires, basically turning the tires into hockey pucks, and yeah, basically just driving on 4 hockey pucks, so it's hard. So the tires that I'm going with is going to have a much softer compound, and I'll still be able to get my grip, and it'll be much quieter. I hope it's much quieter, because I never had this brand before, but I'll show you all in just a second. Let me demonstrate how bad this wheel spin can be. That's that wheel hop, and that's with traction control on, so it's quite bad. But pulling up now to the Tire Outlet Auto Pro. That's where I got my tires at. All of my tires are here, so let me go in and see what we can get done real quick. About 15 minutes later, we're all mounted and set to go. So now I got the graphite wheels back on the car. The stock boys, the copper wheels. Got 2 in the car, and got to come back up here for the other 2. Make me miss that Tundra, which left today. So, man, wish I had it one more day to get my whole set. But now I got to make 2 trips up here. So the wheels that I went with are the FALKEN AZENIS FK460s, and these are all season. I didn't go with dedicated winter tires this time. I went a little bit larger than stock this time, so I got more sidewall. The stock tire is 265 30 19s, and I went with a 265 35 19 just for extra sidewall. These are going to be wintertime, potholes in Michigan, so I should have a smoother ride. But my speedometer is going to be a little bit off because this is a bigger diameter of a tire, so the circumference of the tire gets larger, so I might be a couple miles per hour off. But I can use the Dragy to see what actual speed I'm going, or something like Waze to get the GPS speed on there. So we should be all good in that aspect. But these are looking good, so now I can just swap them off when I need to, back to the summers. So I can do that myself once they mounted the tires on. So let's take a look at the tire tread. All season. And I was on the fence about the Falcons at first because they came recommended. This Hofer, shout out to him, he recommended these to me. And I was on Tire Rack, that's where I got these from. And I was reading the reviews on them, they came back pretty good. So they got pretty good snow traction, wet traction, comfort, and performance. So it has it all. I still got the sticker on my rim, man. Nobody enjoyed this car nowhere. I'm gonna keep it there. I ain't gonna even wipe it off. Well, yeah, that's what we got. We got pretty good reviews, and I'll do a full review once I get some miles on it and break it in after about a couple hundred miles. It's about to be the cleanest. Oh, they're not even clean. Let me take that back. Let's see what it's looking like in the car. Got that big thing in there dirty. So I thought without the tire 2 could fit back here, but I forgot we got the tires on here now, so now I can only fit 2 in the car at a time. So about to drop these off, come right back. I'll drive it for a couple days and give you guys a review on my initial impressions. First impressions, first 150 miles on here. Takes about 200 to break them in, but we'll do a full review later on. So let's take a curve right here. This is where it would normally understeer. I don't even want to try. Yep, still understeers, but at least the limited slip differential kept me on a straight path. I could feel it sliding, but normally I would just veer off path. It would be more violently. So especially in the wet, that's impressive. With the summer tires in the cold, it was just bad. Especially the summer tires in the rain, it was a huge noticeable slip. Slid a little bit in the wet, accelerating to the floor, just testing it, how it would be driving when it's slippery outside, and it's cold too. It's like 40 degrees. So I drove it yesterday. I put a lot of miles on it yesterday, and it was just so good. These Falkens did really well in the dry and cold weather yesterday. So it was a lot of salt outside. Still hear the salt and rocks hitting the car, so it's still picking up little debris on the road, but the car is a whole lot quieter, even quieter than the summer tires in the summertime. So I'm really impressed about that. So quieter ride. It's even smoother as well. That extra 5 millimeters of sidewall definitely helped. So the interior is quieter as well. You get a nicer, supple ride. You get added protection having the bigger sidewall as well. Highway right here. Sliding. ABS kicked in, so that's good. You can feel the seat in the back. Oh, is that road rage? They tried to slam on the brakes on me for no reason. All right. Well, thankfully we testing the tires out, and that worked. But yeah, tires work, ABS worked. I did start sliding, but I was able to stop in time, even in the wet. And just cruising on the highway. Got a nice, quiet ride. So smooth. So up here we're about to get to some really rough pavement. Want to test that out. Feel sorry for this poor car seat back here. That's like the second video in the road, just slammed into the back of my seat. Oh, Costco. So yeah, that was crazy how they just slammed onto the brakes trying to get onto the highway. I don't know if that was road rage or not, but that was a terrible time to choose to just stop when we're supposed to be accelerating. But let's take these less than perfect roads up here, see how they do. Already took the unexpected braking test, so that worked out well. The handling test was pretty decent as well. Let's see. Understeer to a minimal right there, so that's a great improvement, especially with this weather. This is a really rough road. We got a supple ride. It's pretty quiet, pretty smooth, serene. I'm talking my very white voice right now. Oh yeah. So far, so good. Satisfied with these tires. More bumps. Yeah, I could have went with a dedicated set of winter tires, but this car won't be my primary mode of transportation during the winter months. Like ride over this rough pavement. I need that extra sidewall for these potholes too. A ton of potholes in Michigan. But yeah, the Corolla's going to get the winter tires, and this is going to get the all season. Because some days I can drive these in the summertime as well, and in the spring I can just have these year round. Whereas opposed to the summer tires, I can save those for track days if I please, or I can just wait till later in the year to switch them. Because those are my expensive tires. So these set of tires cost like, I'll put the price on the screen, I can't remember, $900 and something. But I got them off Tire Rack. They were delivered to a Tire Outlet Pro in like a couple of days, and yeah, that was it. And you get insurance on these as well, so that's included. And I got the TPMS sensors as well, so that was like an extra $130. I'll just show you all the prices. But yeah, thoroughly impressed. My initial impressions are great. I want to see how it performs in the snow, so I'll do a follow-up review, like a full review, because this is still in break-in period for the tires. So hope you all enjoyed this. Hopefully I was able to bring something to light with these tires. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video.